Hello to my Scorpios. Okay, Scorpios, let's round out this cycle. Let's close it out. Let's close it out. Scorpios. All right, as the moon starts to move into Leo. Hopefully everybody's having a good week so far, Scorpios. All right, I know you are. You're setting those intentions, right? I know you are. All right, let's do it. See what's going on, Scorpios. Okay, today is a gift. That's right. Every day should be a gift, right? Every day should be a gift. That's right. Set that intention. Start out every day in gratitude. If you are breathing, you should be grateful. That's right. Have something to be grateful for. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's go. All right. Those of you all who took the tarot lesson with me, we had a good time. Good times were had by all. So let's get into it. Let's get right into it. All right. So I will announce if I have any more free anything on my platform. I will try to announce it across the platforms. I'll let you all know. Let you all know. So let's see what's going on. What's the current situation here? Magician, right? Magician energy. You're trying to get focused, you know, turning visions into reality, exhibiting some willpower here for something that you desire, right? So kind of initiating some kind of conversation here, magician energy. Okay. Any blockages? Right? Any blockages here? You're seeing something from a higher frequency, right? You're just being patient here. A Sagittarius could be sort of a blockage. Somebody who is somebody who could be a low vibrating Sagittarius, and you know, and I speak highly of all zodiac signs, but of course there's duality there. So it could be somebody that you may feel like is a low vibrating Sagittarius, someone who you may feel like is sort of a bit of a wild card. Yeah, so if you could feel like somebody is tactless, somebody is restless, and someone who is irresponsible, maybe could be a blockage for you as far as you're concerned. What about the distant past source for my Scorpios? Distant past is so it could be something like a new project. You know, something could have inspired you, something from the past. Something could have been something new from the past. Something in the past could have been created. Something in the past could have been created that could have kind of sort of sparked your interest in the past. You know, because you are receiving zodiac signs, so something could have sparked your interest, right, in the past. So you receiving something, maybe you now processing something, you know, that's like making you look at something, you know, currently, right, to help you to start thinking, you know how sometimes it takes you a minute to kind of sort of process some things, like, okay, I could build with something, right? So you may have received a message in the past, because the Magician card connects us with Mercury, right? And so Mercury connects us with both Gemini and Virgo. So that's sending and receiving messages, right? So you could have prayed for something that's sending messages, right? So you could be receiving something now. You could have been trying to process all of your emotions, and you could have been kind of like dissecting all of your emotions around something, trying to see something from a higher frequency, right? And then now you could be, something could spark your interest, like, okay, huh. You know, sometimes you kind of like tilt your head a little bit, like, okay. Kind of seeing something now that maybe I could build with something, right? Maybe I could build. What are your strengths? What are your strengths? It's almost like turning, like looking at your creativity and saying, okay, okay. This is kind of a Scorpio's rebirth. You know, like just like looking at a situation is not like judging a situation, but like, okay, I could work with something. Right? Here's the Page of Cups here. So somebody is now getting messages. You're getting downloads. Okay, something is deep. Like you're getting deep emotions around something. Okay, something is real deep, right? And so you're getting some deep. Okay, so like I said before, something is really, really deep. Right, obviously you see more cards on the table because we ran out of space. So, all right, and the camera, the way the camera is positioned, I couldn't see what time, how much time we had left. So you see all the cards on the table. But anyway, today is a gift. You're operating in a spirit of love, and something is a gift for you, right? So something is happening for you, not to you, and you are awakening. So, oh my Lord, wake me from life as a spiritual sheep. May I hear you from through my own instincts and common sense. That's what this card right here says, awakening. You're having some kind of an awakening. Don't forget that rest is a form of self-care. But you have a whole new attitude. You're learning how to pour more into yourself. And things are going to start flowing the way it's supposed to, right? 3 things are closing out as 3 things are being created. What I said before the camera cut off is somebody never stopped loving you, whoever this is, and you're journaling your journey. You're starting to journal your journey. I see you scheduling a vacation. Somebody's plan to disrupt your money backfired, and that would be just the enemy. Nobody can stop your disrupt your money. Nobody can stop that. A lot of it has to do with, like I said, this year 9. The innovation, right? Learning how to rise above the judgment. There's too many, we have, technology, you know, people making money different ways on social media, right? Right. So here we have, you're pouring into yourselves more. You are, your peace is paramount, right? I don't know who lied to you, but somebody regrets lying to you about something. I don't know who that was. So whatever that means, you know, whatever that means. So don't forget that rest is a form of self-care. You have the gift of premonition. This is forewarning. And you're opening your vault door. So you're moving in silence and you're moving in peace. You're also speaking some things into existence now. You know, like I said, today is a gift. But if you decree and declare that every day is a gift, you'd be surprised at how things start to move in your favor when you really, really start to declare that every day is a gift. You'd be surprised, right? Yeah. You're leaving the past behind. You're really learning how to leave the past behind. Just that whole, I'm stuck in this whatever way of thinking. You're starting to really appreciate water for real. When it rains, sleet, because that's a form of water. Anybody that has especially if your sun or moon is in a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, that's where the connection is right there, water, right? So when you're around people who say, oh gosh, it's raining outside, and they start complaining, you're like, oh no, that should be your happy time. Your water sign, you're right there in your element. So anyway, that's part of what I said. Here are the questions for the moon in Leo, for those of you all who like the questions. First question is, do you connect to your core, your center daily? Second question is, how do you express your creative side? Third question is your current wardrobe really expressing who you are? Fourth question is, do you protect your energy and time by politely saying no to requests and invitations that are not aligned to your being? And then last but not least is, could you create more time and space for self-exploration and self-expression? Okay? All right. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Go, go. Alrighty. 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 So there you go. All right. So yeah, you are awakening. You are awakening. So you are awakening. You have a whole new attitude. Whole new attitude. Ooh, okay. That's what I have for you. All right, bye.